Project Marvel has gotten everyone, Spurs fans, San Antonio residents, just fired up. There's a lot of people for it, against it, a lot of strong opinions. John, I got to get your insight right now. Well, how are you feeling about Project Marvel right now?
For me, what's been the most fascinating thing about Project Marvel is that this has been one giant soap opera, and everything about it, from city council to things that are going on to the sources that are speaking. I've been glued to it every day. I'm waiting
Yep.
every day on Twitter to see what's the latest thing that somebody says. What's the catty response? What's the viral clip that's happening in a District 10 town hall? I could care less what's happening in District 10, and then all of a sudden, I see things that are happening over there last night, and it's just fascinating. I mean, there's nothing on TV that's more riveting than what's happening right now when talking about Project Marvel here in San Antonio. With that being said, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is just complete interest and just curious to see how is this going to unfold, not just this week, but then leading into November with the election, and then potentially another election
Yep.
next May if the city does go through with the term sheet.
I want to start by echoing John's kind of neutral tone. I want to emphasize that I understand the general direction of where the mayor is coming from, and this is a very important decision for this community, not only now, but for generations to come. And I do want to give her credit in the sense that the situation that she inherited is not as cut and dry clean as we might think it is. Truth be told, Ron Nirenberg did not do a great job managing the deficit that the city finds itself in. And that is something that we have to clean up. However, the way she has handled this from a public relations standpoint has been no short of abysmal, I think. She has done no coalition building and no attempt at it really over the past week. And so to me, that's been, I think, the biggest strike against her.
It wasn't until yesterday she finally came out and said, "Hey, I want the Spurs to stay and I want to work with them." It's like, where's that been for the past month or so? Like, keep in mind, this project started way before she was even elected mayor. This project started late last year or sometime around this time last year when we first saw like the conversation of it happening. And now she comes in like a bull in a china shop, less than 3 months into her tenure, and she wants to go toe to toe with probably the biggest logo in the entire city. That's not a great look. Every time she gets in front of a camera or in front of a crowd, it's always the topic. She has these like catty like remarks online. I saw her like kind of egging on Don Harris. Like, you're going to egg on Don Harris? Like, what are you doing, lady?